everyone. This is a workout to get your body moving, to get your core feeling strong, and to just feel better if you need a little bit of pickup in your day or you need some energy to carry you through the rest of the day. I think all you're gonna need is maybe a set of dumbbells, but it'll be very minimal equipment, if anything, and all of it is optional. Core, cardio, feeling good. Let's get started. We'll start with some nice big hip circles in either direction. Get our body moving, open, and feeling good for the day. Whew. If you're new to my channel, I like to start with a mobility warm-up to get all of the joints in your body lubricated, to get your body warm before we start. Switch directions. I then like to end with a static cool down to bring our body back to normal length tension relationships. As a busy mama, my workouts are usually between, I would say, 20 and 35 minutes. 35 being optimal. I like doing a 5-minute warm-up, a 5-minute cool down, followed by side bends, followed with about 25 minutes work in between. But some days it's a 3-minute warm-up, a 3-minute cool down, and 14 minutes of work. And honestly, my biggest recommendation is to think about quality and frequency of how much you're moving your body instead of getting super hyper fixated on the quantity of time. Shoulder swimmers backwards. It's really easy to get caught up in, I only moved for 20 minutes. But how many days did you move for 20 minutes? If you move for 20 minutes, 6 days this week, let's think about that. 6 times 2, that's 120 minutes. Now let's think about if you moved 60 minutes once this week, because that's a little challenging for you to hit right now. And you didn't want to move if you didn't have time to do forwards, 60 minutes. You moved half as much this week. So really focus on the quality and the frequency over just the quantity of how much you're able to move, especially when you have young kids running around. You might just not be able to move as often or as long as you were before. Now we're gonna do some leg swings. So get your balance, forward and backwards, forwards and backwards. Moving your arms along with it can sometimes be helpful. 3, 2, 1. Now side to side, side to side. Breathe in and out. In and out for 3, 2, 1. And switch sides. If this is challenging, that's normal. We're working on stability and mobility right now, but feel free to grab onto a box, a wall, if you need a little extra support. 3, 2, 1, and side to side, side to side. Opening up through the inner thigh and the outer glute, anything that supports the core or that we use for cardio, which is just about everything. Chest open to back open. So we're gonna open through our chest. Artie, I'm down here, bubby. Arthur, I'm in the basement. Open, 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 and open for 2 and 1. Good job. Now we're gonna do a pelvic floor lift and a deep squat. So you're gonna drop down into a nice deep squat wherever you're comfortable, and you're gonna think about lifting through your pelvic floor and relax. Lift through your pelvic floor and relax. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. Lift like you're stopping the flow of urine, and relax like you finally found a bathroom. Lift and relax. Lift and relax for 2, last, 1, and rest. It's really helpful to think of your core like a box. We have the pelvic floor, the diaphragm, the obliques, the transverse abdominis, and the multifidus in the back. We want to make sure that we're working the entire thing. Next, we have standing climbers. We'll go there in 2, 1. So arm, 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 arm. If this starts to feel easy, feel free to pick up that pace. Arm, arm. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Inhale and exhale. Next we have a dead bug. So you're going to make your way down onto the floor. Find a spot for yourself. Arms are going to go up. One arm, one leg, drop and lift. Inhale as we drop. Exhale as we lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. Focus on your core. Make sure your entire lower back is pressing down into the ground. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. For 2. Last. 1. And rest. Amazing job. Roll to the side. Make your way up to standing and take a quick deep breath. Now we have some uppercuts next. So we're going to come to the middle of our mat. 2, 1, punch to the ceiling. Now a lot of these cardio exercises, as you'll see, are very core based. There is purpose behind that. We are doing low impact. Everything can be performed low impact. And the entire workout is focusing on our core. Why? Because the core is the middle of our body. It's where everything moves from. It's our biggest place of support. And if there's weakness there, the effects reverberate through our entire body. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Inhale and exhale. Now we have the option to grab a dumbbell for an overhead march. I have a 15. If you don't have a dumbbell, just put your hands up in the air. Dumbbell goes up. Inhale as the foot comes down. Exhale as it comes up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really focusing on those nice full inhales and explosive exhales. A way I've heard it described is bracing like you're about to be punched in the stomach. And while that's a little graphic, it's pretty accurate. That's what we want to be looking for. 2, last, 1, and rest. Awesome work. Make sure you're breathing. You're pausing me when you need to. You're getting water. This is your workout. Next, we have low impact jacks. We'll go there in 3, 2, 1. Open and open. Now we're putting a little healthy pressure on that pelvic floor that we were just working, lifting in our low squats. So this makes sure that we have good control over our ability to lift, 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 lift through our pelvic floor. Now, we don't just want to be able to lift our pelvic floor when we're stationary. We absolutely want to be able to lift our pelvic floor as we're moving through our everyday activities. If we can't, that can definitely lead to some challenges with incontinence. It can limit what you feel comfortable doing, and we don't want that. We want movement to feel natural and healthy. And rest. Inhale and exhale. Hello, buddy.
Mommy,
Yeah?
he's crying.
Okay. Why?
I didn't wake him up or for this.
Okay. Go fit. Can you sort that out? Awesome job. Now we're going to do a set of standing crunches. So we're here and we crunch. Stand, crunch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Exhale, stand up straight and crunch. Stand up straight and crunch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. For 2. Last 1, just kidding. 2 more. Crunch. Inhale, nice big balloon through your stomach, and exhale to crunch. Okay, we have butt kicks with arm pulls, and then I will go grab that tiny shiny. If you have 4 kids, there's always someone who needs something. So feel free to grab a band, you don't have to, and we're gonna do butt kicks. Whenever I have an opportunity to open up through my upper body, to strengthen through my back, open through my chest, I take it. I have been pregnant or nursing for a vast majority of the past 7 years. You're doing great. About 15 more seconds. Pull that band, breathe. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Take a quick water break. I'm gonna be back with my tiny. And we are back. I hope you enjoyed your water break. I have a little co-host with me now. If you have little ones, I always like to be very upfront about the fact that this is honestly just part of your workouts most of the time. You're gonna have baby on board, you're gonna have someone nearby, and that's totally fine. Next, we have an oblique crunch. So we're gonna grab that weight in one hand, 2, 1, crunch and stand. Crunch and stand. Inhale as we lower. Exhale brings us to stand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, stand. Awesome work. Inhale, exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and rest. Awesome work. Inhale and exhale. Get your breathing back under control, especially if you were just running up and down the stairs. We're gonna get one leg up front, one leg in back for some knee repeaters. We'll go there in 2, 1, bring the knee, like you're trying to score a basket with your knee through the basket. Think about moving, think about keeping that transverse abdominis cinched, cinched, cinched. So that if you have a diastasis, you are not worsening it, so that if you are recovering your pelvic floor, you're doing your core work, you're not exacerbating any pre-existing faulty mechanics. 2, 1. So a great way to think about it is inhale, fill your belly like a balloon, and exhale, cinch in your corset. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Grab that dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come down, exhale to engage. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come down until you feel the pull. Exhale brings us to stand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep up the awesome work. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings us down. Exhale brings us up. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Now we have knee repeaters on the other side. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Find your balance. Drop into that front leg. Make sure you switch sides. 2, 1, knee through the basket. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale, like you're blowing through a straw. If those arms don't feel great, you can bring it back here. You can push the arms back. You can pull the arms back. The most important thing is that we're moving. Arms up and over helps a little bit with that crunch. But again, move. Move your body how you can move your body today. And that's all you've got to do. Next, we have bear crawls and then a wood chop. So for a bear crawl, we're going to drop down to all fours and hold. 3, 2, 1. Make your way down. Lift up into a bear crawl. We're going to try to keep those knees off the mat, but if you have to drop, feel free. You listen to your body and your core. Inhale and exhale. 15 more seconds. You're so close. Final 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now I'm going to grab a 10-pound dumbbell for a wood chop. Whew. And we're going to go from our hip up and over our shoulder. 2, 1. Bring it down. Throw it over. Bring it down. Throw it over. I love this for the entire core. I love it for cardio. It is just a great exercise all around. Keep it up. Down and throw over your shoulder. Down, throw over your shoulder. Artie, come here. He'll be done in a minute. 3, 2, last 1. Inhale. Exhale. This is a hard set. This is our last set. Now we have Russian twists. Hi, Artie. And we'll go there in 2, 1. Feel free to hold a dumbbell. We're going to come to the side and to the side. If this feels too challenging, feel free to come here and here. Open. Was that a good choice or no? No. Come here. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. You're going to be okay. Does mommy tell you not to climb on that? Does mommy say don't climb on that? Yeah. Did you do it anyway? No. Yeah, did you do it anyway? Yeah. You're okay, buddy. Over and over. Hold it, Urfi. 2, last 1. Look, Urfi, when I hold you. Look at mommy. I love you. You're gonna be fine. Go play, I'm almost done. So if you were wondering what workouts with 4 kids looks like, come to one side, up and over. Down, up, and up. This is a real look at what a workout with 4 little kids looks like. My oldest is still sleeping. My 4, 2, and 6-month-old are all here joining the powwow. And that's just real life, ladies. Don't be afraid to work out with your kids. It opens up all new opportunities of when you can work out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But just like other parts of your life, you have to accept that it's not gonna look perfect. And we are ready to cool down. Amazing work. We're gonna step our foot forward, stretch through our hip flexor. Inhale and exhale. Arthur, that's plenty. Please stop. Wei will be right out. Keep going. Now you're gonna drop your hands down, lift up, grab your quad. Still stretching through our hip flexor in a lunge, but adding our quad to the stretch. 2, 1, push it back. Now we'll stretch through our hamstring. Nice full inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And other side. Stretch through our hip flexor. Deep breath in and out. If you accept, the time is going to be a little divided. You'll also hear some beautiful things from your little ones around the corner as you're spending some time on yourself. I've also noticed that my kids have always seen me exercise. Since having my daughter grab for that quad, I have done most of my workouts at home for the past 7 years, just because the consistency that we talked about. I'm able to show up on my mat more when I do it from home. That's just where I'm at in my life right now. And I think it's so beautiful hearing my kids' interpretations of fitness and wellness and moving our bodies. It's been a really beautiful experience. If you are willing to be flexible with how it's going to look. Okay. Now we are going to come, push back to a child's pose, and come up into a little up dog, or a Sphinx pose, depending on where you're at in your journey right now. If up dog feels too much, you come to Sphinx pose instead. Child's pose. Forward to a little up dog. One more time. Child's pose.
Come over here if you want me to get a hug.
And forward to a little up dog. Inhaling and exhaling. And just like that, the chaos has been averted and we're back to being happy. Come onto all fours. Drop the belly, look up, and lift through the belly. A little cat-cow. Drop the belly, look up, and lift. 2 more. Drop the belly, and come to center. We're going to open and twist. I love a good thoracic rotation, especially if you're nursing or you have little ones. It's a great way to open up through that challenging to reach mid-back. And switch sides. Open and twist. And come back up. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Make sure your kids aren't going to start walking on the treadmill. And find a quiet seat. On your inhale, I want you to think, I am enough. Thank you, boys. That's enough. Go find another place to be. Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Arthur. Go find another place to be. Over out of the area. Over. Goodbye. Go ahead. So you're going to inhale. I am enough. Exhale. Inhale. I am enough. And exhale. So we're inhaling positive feelings about ourselves and about our worth. And we're exhaling all of the negativity, all of our negative thoughts about ourselves. Inhale, I am enough. Exhale, let go of all the doubt. One more time. Inhale, I am enough. And exhale all of the doubt. I hope you enjoy this core and cardio workout. I hope you feel good. Your endorphins are lifted. Your core feels nice and strong. And you have a little bit more understanding of how worthy you are always. Thanks, guys.